6812.
Hello.
Hi.
I need to make a request.
Okay, the request for the records request?
No, ma'am. This would be directly for the clerk's office.
Okay. Regarding,
Merit Commission meeting minutes.
yeah, so you're asking for copies of that? Or?
No, they're supposed to be online, but they're not.
Okay.
So when they're not, I'm supposed to request that the clerk's office notify the Police Merit Commission, and then they have 30 days to provide them to you guys.
Okay. Let me get somebody to help you.
Yep.
Hey, thanks very much. You too.
What you need?
So, when the meeting minutes are not online, from what I understand, I'm supposed to request that you guys notify the agency, and then they have 30 days to provide them to you.
Okay, what minutes are you talking about?
The Police Merit Commission meeting minutes.
Okay, I talked to the administrative assistant yesterday, and she said they were up to date as of yesterday.
As of yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how do we resolve this to where they're up to date, like, ahead of time, without me coming down here and requesting?
Well, she was never trained on how to do it. She is now trained, so they should be done every month.
Okay.
After they're approved, they should go on there every month.
All right.
Okay?
Now, being that she wasn't trained correctly, and it hasn't actually been done correctly, she's been getting paid this whole time. Is that going to be, like, retroactively reversed or something?
No.
So she's been getting trained for a job after, like, 3 years of doing it?
It kind of fell through the cracks when she started on who was to do what, and so we've rectified that.
Okay.
So she is now doing that.
All right.
If you have an issue with that, you need to talk to the police chief.
No, actually, that's another concern that I have, is because she's not supposed to work for the police chief and the merit commission. That's kind of a conflict of interest. That's why things like this happen.
Well, I think they're, I don't
Being
know.
that the police merit commission is, like, responsible for, terminating officers
Yeah, I
or
know.
disciplining them. If some sort of a discipline happened and it was in the meeting minutes, and then say the assistant or the chief of police's assistant as well as the police merit commission's assistant were the same person, she could effectively, I don't know, do exactly what she did and hold all those meeting minutes for about 2 years.
She did not hold them. She didn't know she was supposed to do them.
Right.
A
I would have
difference.
known. I would have known.
Well, she
And
did
I've been
now.
explaining it to you guys multiple
So,
times over. But So,
I have no idea how the Police Merit Commission works and who should and should not be on there. If you have a question about that, you need to talk to the city.
well, she's not actually on the Police Merit Commission.
Well,
but,
if she takes the minutes.
she is
for that.
responsible, however, and that's what I'm trying to figure out, because this isn't actually an Indiana law that I'm quoting. I understand that when I quote Indiana statutes, everybody gets all confused, but this is an actual municipal code of the City of LaPorte.
Talk to the city attorney.
Well, I'd like to know how to do this in the future, just to be sure.
Just to be
is there
sure how
like
to
a-
do what in the future.
Okay, it says all entities in regards to Chapter 2, Article 1, Section 2.2 of the Municipal Code of the City of LaPorte. It says, in regards to public access to city files, all these entities are supposed to file them electronically, blah, 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 blah. Long story short, should the agency fail to submit the memoranda as required hereunder to the Clerk Treasurer within 30 days, the Clerk Treasurer shall notify the mayor and the City Council in writing. And I'm trying to figure out if there's a form. Do I just come in here and verbally request it and then they have 30 days? Is
Yeah.
there a...
Yeah, that would be it. Just bring it to my attention.
And you would be
I'm the chief deputy.
Chief Deputy Clerk. Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't need to go to Roger Galloway?
You can if he's available.
Okay. And when he's not available, are you typically available?
Yes.
Because I tried to discuss this with somebody the other day and they kept referring to me down there. But it's not actually... It says Clerk Treasurer right here in the ordinance. So
So if you find that there's not one on there, you just need to let us know and I will investigate it.
all right.
Okay.
So in the future, I don't really call you guys and lie to you if somebody could look into this so I don't have to come down here twice. Or if they're just going to rectify it when I call the first time, they could not put me through the ringer acting like I don't know what I'm talking about or that I'm talking to the wrong person. Because it's right here in the ordinance on who I'm supposed to talk to. It's right there on the door. But yeah, can we get this done in the future to where like I don't have to come and babysit anybody
I would hope
anymore?
that it wouldn't be a problem in the future, but if you find one that is, we will be more than glad
'Cause,
to investigate it.
Police Merit Commission is pretty important.
It is.
It's like the only organization that has the authority or jurisdiction to discipline the police. And, when they're transparent and provide these memorandum, because they don't record their meetings. So as the public, all we really have is the meeting minutes.
Right.
So if we could read them before 2 years after Tron Grapanacinco's trial and figure out what happened to Officer Reed, Seitz, and Hagler as far as disciplinary action, well before Tron goes to trial and appeals his case and all this stuff. That's kind of what builds the public's trust in the police, as well as in the clerk's office.
We try to do our best, and like I said, if you see one that's not there, just let us know, and I will investigate it, or someone will do it
That
in
seems
this office.
pretty easy. It seems like I'd be able to get all the boards and commissions meeting minutes online this simply.
Those, I believe, as far as I know, everyone is posting their minutes, as far as I know.
There's a lot of them that don't.
There's a lot that don't have to. So,
I guess I'll get somebody to call you guys and tell you what you do and do not have to do.
okay.
Because you don't really listen to me, even though I'm kind of just trying to help you guys.
Okay.
But yeah,
Okay.
public trust, transparency, the community being informed on what's going on. This is the reason for the meeting minutes. That's why your guys' job is so important.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I guess since all I really got to do is just make a phone call
Make a phone call.
threaten to sue, it gets fixed just like that.
You don't have to threaten to sue. All you have to do is just call us, and we'd be glad to take care of it.
Well, I really shouldn't have to do anything because it's
You shouldn't have to.
statutorily
you are
mandated
correct. You
as well as in
shouldn't
the
have
Code
to,
of
but
Ordinances.
we do rely on the public to notify us if something isn't being done the way the statute says.
Awesome.
So, have a good day.
You as well.
I'll be right back.
By the way, that sign there with all the meetings listed on it, boards and commissions, maybe we could put the Police Merit Commission on that list as second Tuesday at 2 p.m. every month.
I will.
With the other 30 boards and commissions that are
I
on
will
there.
check on that.
That's also statutory mandated. Anyway, have a good day.